Hello again. I'm back with another video. This is my Nexus 6, and there is a new ROM out, and the ROM is called OneTouch3 for the Shamu. This is one of the coolest ROMs I've seen come out so far. It's different, um, but it's really, really cool. There was a comment made on XDA's thread that the ROM is different but familiar. That's exactly how I would put it. I'm actually running this as my daily driver now. I've moved this ROM over to the primary spot on multi-ROM. I love it. It's an outstanding ROM. I still like Carbon ROM for its own features, and I still like um, the Pure Nexus project. Now, the Pure Nexus project is layers. This one here has the CyanogenMod theme engine, which I favor. So, let's go ahead and get into this. You go to About Phone. Um, as you can see, this is for the Nexus 6, and it is the CyanogenMod version, OneTouch3 Shamu version 00, Android version 511. Um, Most of the options in this ROM are your basic um, AOSP or even CyanogenMod settings. There's not a lot of customizing or customization settings in this ROM. What's really cool about this ROM is going to be in the features or the apps that come with it that you would normally get on the OneTouch phone. Well, they have all been ported over to this, or a lot of them, and they work. Camera, my God, it's worth getting this ROM just for the camera alone. I'm going to drop that back down to... Alright, well, I'll do that later. I want to get through this so you guys can see what all's in here. Um, the date and time, it was set to um, regular AM PM. It was not set to 24-hour or military time, as some people call it. Um, there's what you have under the privacy settings. Of course, you have your privacy guard, your blocked caller list, whisper push, and your CyanogenMod statistics, which you can turn on or shut off. Under notification drawer, you have your quick pull down. You can show your weather. You can configure your tiles. This is what I have so far. This is what I did not put on. So this ROM comes with a lot of selections to choose from. Um, that's it for that. Status bar settings. They are pretty basic. I'd like to see a battery bar included in this. Of course, anybody that watches my videos know how much I like a battery bar. Of course, I can always throw on the Team Battery Bar Pro app from the Play Store. And I do have it downloaded. I just didn't want to put it on for this presentation. I wanted you to see the stock look. Your clock, you can change it to wherever you want it. Of course, all your other settings are uh, proportional to your normal ROMs that are out, your 511 ROMs. Let's see here. And of course, you have your home choosers. Right now, I am running the OneTouch launcher. Um, I highly recommend it, and I will show you why. It's a nice launcher. It is somewhat customizable. Not as nice as Nova. Nova is my go-to, and I actually use it. I don't use the OneTouch launcher as much, but I do find myself switching back and forth um, some, and I'll show you why. Let's see, security. I don't see anything in here that's any different than some of the other ROMs. And of course, buttons. That's where you're going to change your nav bar and your volume rockers and stuff like that. You would change your button layouts here. I showed you how to do that before. Just press edit. Then you actually physically move the buttons over where you want them. Click save, and you're good to go. You have your nav ring targets. You would edit that. Add whatever you'd want. Let's throw in, I'll select an application. We'll say browser. Save. So now if I pull up, I could go to my browser if I wanted. I don't use that feature, to be honest with you. But it's there, you know. Power menu. There's not a lot of selections for the power menu, but there's enough to make it usable. Um, I'd like to see maybe screen recorder added to that, but we'll see. We'll see if it gets updated. Then you have end call, and then of course now you have your volume button controls, where you can change what you want your volume buttons to do. I use my volume buttons to control my volume, and that's about it for me. Your lock screen settings. You can change your owner information. You can change your lock screen shortcuts on the bottom. Maybe eventually that he will add the feature to add center shortcuts to it. We'll see. I need a drink. I'm dry. Okay. Notifications. You have your heads up. I just reinstalled this. I wanted to do a clean install to show you guys. So I normally shut that off, but the heads up is there. And here are your where you can actually pick your apps you want um, to include with your notifications in the access, and then you can filter what apps will get into your heads up. And we have our themes, display and lights. You have your brightness level, your adaptive brightness, um, your live display. I want to make sure my brightness is up on this. Yep. Your live display. Of course, you have your ambient. I shut mine off. I don't like messages popping up. I don't like it when I pick my phone up that if I swipe my screen that it unlocks. I want to hit that button to unlock it. But it's there if you want it, and it does work. I will tell you that it does work very well. You double tap to wake, double tap to sleep. Um, you can change your LCD density. Oh, and the font size usually comes, I think it is, this is the way it comes. I, with my aging eyes, I turn it up a little bit. My arms seem to be getting shorter with age. Or longer, yeah, I guess is what I should say. And then your notification lights, you can change them. The notification lights do work. Under sounds, it's pretty basic here too. I do like the fact that most of the newer ROMs that are coming out now, um, excuse me, are giving you more of a selection here. And I just wanted to go through to show you some of the selections. I really like this. I don't like a ROM that comes out with, you know, that doesn't give you some kind of choice. And I like these off-wall ones, these, Super Mario, and, it kind of, a little nostalgia there, but I like it. Um, and of course, your notifications, I have mine set to the one, the Peter one. I'm not going to do it because it's really loud and it would probably blow your eardrums. Let's see here. And that's about it. Oh, I'll let you see what's under other sounds. That's pretty much it for settings. I am going to go, before I show you a theme, I'm going to go back because I found a really, really nice theme that works with this ROM. Um, I want to show you now some of the features of this ROM. Um, I am using the stock launcher, the OneTouch launcher, and I'm on the home screen right now. If I click home, I'm right where I need to be. Um, but if you slide to the right, where you would normally be like on the Google Now launcher, you get the OneTouch screen. Now this is where you can set it up to show feature apps, feature wallpapers, and these apps are included in this. And you can set up um, your news feeds too if you want. I actually like this. I kind of like this better um, than what's on the Google Now launcher, which I don't run. I like the Google launcher, I just don't. I don't run it. I don't use it that much. But this I do use. I like the news feeds. I set it up for my preferences, and it works really good. You get bored, you just swipe there, and go to some of your news feeds, expand it. You've got plenty to choose from, and read up. Now some of the apps. I don't know if I can show you the camera on this. I'm gonna try. Let me see. Where is the camera? The camera, I think, is the coolest feature of this ROM. It's called Camera MX, and what is so cool about it is in settings. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you it. But you have kaleidoscope settings, surface settings, heat, like you're looking through a therm. Oh, it's called thermal settings, and it's one of the most awesome camera apps that I've seen yet, especially for this phone. It definitely beats the stock phone app. It also included with this comes with this app where you can search other apps. You can also find other one-touch apps through this. I don't use that much. It's got a little contacts widget. Of course, you can buy the Pro version. I don't have this set up, but it's there if you want to use it. It comes with a compass. This ROM this ROM is a 700 megabyte download, and I've seen on the thread people asking why this ROM is so much larger than the other ROMs that are being downloaded. and you still have to flash Google Apps or your G apps. And that is because of the inclusion of all of the apps that come built into this ROM. The camera app alone, like I said, is phenomenal. You need to try it. It comes with its own file manager. It works very nicely. Um, it has its own gallery. What else here? It's got a lot of things. I'm sorry about having my own stuff on here, but oh, it's got its own notepad for taking quick notes, and it works nice. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find the apps that came with it. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot. Smart Suite, that comes with it. Um, I'm trying to cut down saying a lot too on my videos. So, and yes, this video is going to be long. I'm trying to show all of the features to this app or to this ROM. You have your sound recorder, stock wallpapers. This is where you can choose between all of the different wallpapers. And then when you get to a certain point in here, which I'm going to find, there, right here. Now, if you want these wallpapers, you have to upgrade. You have to pay, I think it's 99 cents for the upgrade. Um, to be honest with you, I'll use Zedge. But it's here, and it does have some really cool wallpapers. And we will go ahead and set that one. Let's see. Then you have this, the tags for, I think that's NFC. Then you have your clock. Weather. These are all what is included in this ROM. You have your Wi-Fi transfer. If you want to transfer files to another phone over Wi-Fi, you have it. You can set it up. And WPS Office is included with this. Alright, I know I probably missed a few apps that come with this ROM. But like I said, I highly recommend you give it a try. Shoot over to the XDA forum and under the Nexus 6, check it out. It is called OneTouch3 for Shamu. I'm going to show you a theme that I found that is really cool. It works nice with this. And it is called Lotus, I think. Ooh, this blue and white theme works nice too. Now, I like dark themes. This is not a dark theme I'm going to be putting on. It's called Lobit. This is a really cool theme. I'm not going to put the wallpapers on. I like my own wallpapers. Click home. There are the recents. That's the way it looks with this theme. Drop down. Settings. That's cool, isn't it? I just love the icons and stuff on it. Phone. Dialer. It's got a basic phone dialer type. This is a stock-ish look. So if you're into that stockish look, this is it. With just some highlights here and there. Contacts. That's what the contacts look like. Um, I don't want to pull my messaging up because I don't know who I was messaging last, so I want to try to keep that private. That's it. Well, I hope you liked the ROM, or I'm sorry, I hope you liked the video. Sorry it went so long, but this is a new ROM, and I wanted to get it out there. This gives you another option other than just your standard CM or AOSP ROM. I say go give it a try and let me know what you think of it. Okay, I'm out of here, and I will see you the next time. Peace.